Hey everybody, this is my first episode of just relaxing and talking with you guys. We'll just call it that, I guess, unless you have any better ideas for names. I will rename it, so relaxing and talking. So this is my dog Punky. She's 15 or so. She hates the beach, hates the water, hates the Gulf, hates the ocean, petrified of water. Just absolutely petrified. Trying to get her to, this is the first time she's actually walking without trying to hightail it up to the grass. Let's see if she's still doing okay. Hey, this is actually the very first time. Maybe it's just that she's thirsty now, although we've only been out a couple minutes, so. Anyway, this YouTube channel is just really for people that just want to look at the Gulf and see what it's like here in Florida. We're in Sanibel, Florida. I bought a little place, like a tiny place, for my husband's parents like a couple weeks before Hurricane Ian. And fast forward about 2.5, 3 years later, finally here for the first time. First time I even got to see the place. Had no idea that I was going to buy a place I've dreamt of my entire life. And, well, it's kind of a long story, but if you're just wanting to talk and look at the views, I'll tell you. You probably want to hear the waves more than me, so we'll do that too. So Tim's parents have been coming to Sanibel for like 30 years or something crazy like that. And they found this place and they were renting. It's really hard to rent and get your week. So they would rent like 2 weeks and then move to a different unit, another 2 weeks, and then move to a different unit, like maybe even 2 weeks later, depending on if they could get something secured. But so they were always having to move all of their stuff, and they're the type of people that bring everything in the kitchen sink. Okay, like his mom loves clothes and jewelry, and she loves to take everything. They're very self-sufficient. Plus they stopped flying after 9/11 because they didn't like all the security stuff that they had to go through and all that, which I never knew any different because I was broke my entire life. Never even flew in an airplane until like age 30 something, like 35, 36, maybe 38. Anyway, our biggest vacation was a working vacation in Appleton, Wisconsin. When my dad, he was an electrician. So here, I'll let you hear how it sounds. The crunchies. My sister loves to walk on gravel and hear the sound. So we'll do that here. Check on Punky. We'll probably head back in a few minutes. So where was I? What happened is Tim's parents weren't able to secure. They lost like the chance to get their unit. Something was broken in their unit, and the owner blamed them. It was just something like an umbrella or something that was out on the lanai. So they lost pretty much their rental, and they're like 80. So I told my husband, I was like, why don't we just go ahead and get them something, and then they can just don't have to worry about all this gibberish anymore. It took a lot of convincing to get him to say yes. Let's see. I don't know what kind of bird that is. If you guys know, let me know. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Gosh. And that reminds me of that Jim Carrey movie. Is it Dumb and Dumber or? Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Some of you right now are like, oh my gosh, she's so annoying. Click off. But hopefully you like the shells enough to stay with me here. And Punky. Punky's going to go in and get her teeth cleaned next Monday and get a lump checked out on her throat. Stuff like that. I'll spare you the other details. She's going to get a needle aspiration of the lump. They think it might be a reactive lymph node. Oh, here's something. It's only a half of a lightning whelk, though. So my daughter won't want that. My daughter's making a craft right now, so I'm trying to help her by finding the ones that she wants. Here's one that she wants. Can I focus it? That's another story. Can you see it? Let me see the ocean. Okay, so far it's been 6 minutes and 44 seconds. Probably head back and talk for about another 6 minutes. And I really would love it if you guys commented and stuff, so then we can also bring up and talk about stuff that you guys are going through and doing right now. I hope you don't think that my life is perfect, because I'll tell you one thing, it's extremely far from it. So this is the first chance coming here and being able to actually stay a little bit longer than a few days. And we're already at the vet. Nope, I dropped it. Let's see. All right. I noticed one thing I liked when I would watch some YouTubers is just their brutal honesty, and maybe I should change the name to that, but I don't want to scare you away right now, so we'll get into that later. The scaring you away part. No, just kidding, I don't want you to go anywhere. There's more birds. Right now, just take a few minutes and breathe in your nose. Breathe, take a deep breath through your nose. And then just exhale through your mouth. I just want you guys to close your eyes, or actually open your eyes and look at this. But maybe you've seen enough so you can close your eyes and just imagine that you're here right now. I wish you were here with me, because nobody else would go out walking on the beach. Tim hates it. Catherine doesn't care for it that much. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Those look new. To the next hurricane, that is. Probably have to sell the place because, it's hurricane after hurricane here. I personally don't want to leave, but nobody else wants to stay, so we'll see how that goes. Hi, Punky. She probably can't wait to get home and drink and eat. Right now, she's been eating cut up rotisserie chicken from Jerry's, the grocery store here in Sanibel. And so I cut that up, and then I cut up spinach too for her, and then I add like a cap full of apple cider vinegar. And let's see, I forgot to add turmeric yesterday, but she's been having a sprinkle of turmeric. Some people say turmeric, Tumerick, Oh, here's something you guys might be interested in. Should I take that home to Catherine? So, hold on, I'm going to put this stuff in my purse. Punky's pulling a little bit. Okay, we're at 10 minutes and 37 seconds now. If another dog comes, so watch out. I'm going to clear the lens. It's still at 10:48, so that's cool. It didn't turn off or anything accidentally. This is no edit, by the way, because I don't know how to edit, so I probably won't edit. So you'll get all the juicy details of not being edited out. Let's see. One of these days I'll come out and hopefully the pelicans will be out, and what they do is they like bomb in the sky. They go head first and go just like bang their head right in the water. It must kill, but they do it, so. All right, well, we're almost back. Basically, Tim's parents got booted out of their units and everything had to start fresh. I blame myself for the mess, which we'll get into later, but don't want to get into that right now. Let's just say, have you ever had a frenemy? How about some more crunching? Let's do some breaths. Punky's happy that we're walking back. This is the first time she's actually trusted enough not to be pulled into the water. So we've had Punky since my daughter was like really, really young. 5 or 7. I'll just tell you the date we got Punky. We got Punky March 10th, 2011. And today is, I think, April 21st, 2025. So I've been trying to do the math my whole life, and I can't ever really get it straight, but she has to be about 15, if not 15. Oh, here's some good crunching, guys. Oh, God. Crunch it up, guys. Why don't you go ahead and put your earbuds on and go on a walk with me? You can just walk on the sidewalk or wherever and hear this crunch. Forget looking at shells and finding shells. Let's crunch them. Hey, that's a name for the YouTube channel. Crunch Time with Coco. You guys can think of it. And then we'll just kind of debate it and talk about it in comments and decide. Ooh. 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 Oh, well, my shoes have been drenched like 2 times already. Yesterday I tried to let Punky wet her feet, and as I'm trying to get her used to this, and then wouldn't you know, like a huge rogue wave came up and got us both up to my knees. And there's my legs. Let's do some more breathing, guys. It was only supposed to be about a 12-minute video, but obviously we're past that because we're slow. Here's this nice shell. Crunch. Okay, you can hear the crunching and watch the ocean. You want to let me know if you want to see the shells crunching or watch the ocean while it crunches. Or a little bit of both. to some new ones that haven't been crunched. Okay, I won't say crunched again. Sorry. Oops, I just did. Here's the old doodle. Punky Doodle, 15 years old. Goes to the vet Monday, see if she has cancer. It's probably just a reactive lymph node, but the question is reactive from what? Should she just get on antibiotics and forget the teeth cleaning and all that? It does take her a little while to recuperate after that. And after Tim's parents got booted from the condo and I blamed myself, I said, hey Tim, let's just buy him one. And then we can also use it. Stuff like that. So. Oh. Hi. Hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. You're so fast. You're so fast. Look at you go. What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Paradise. Except you'll be very happy you're not here, and I'll tell you why. Are you ready for this? The no-see-ums. Okay? The no-see-ums. 3 words. No-see-ums. Hideous. Hideous. It's like I have the hives from my knees down. I'm not going to do that again. Let's go over here. Rattle this up a little. Oh yeah. Get in there. We do need to take out some aggression too, so I'm not going to just be Miss Pansy's sweetheart, okay? I have issues. And I have big issues that I want to just kick shells. Okay, some woman's looking at me. There she is. She's looking at me. Oh, and she's probably wondering why I'm crunching. Oops, sorry. So, Tim's parents said they're never going to come to Sanibel again because they found a different place they like in Fort Myers. So there's that. Let's go ahead and focus on that for a minute. Maybe you just need to see that. Breathe in through your nose, all the way. Hold it for a second. Exhale. Again. I have to go inside and try to figure out how to set up a YouTube channel. This is my first video. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I need to go out there and stomp on rocks again. I mean, stomp on shells. But I better get the old girl inside for water, so do that. Hope you can hear me okay. Like I said, please post all of your comments, everything you want to say, even if it's mean. You think anything could get me down? No. You could probably say the meanest thing on earth to me and I won't be affected because of the hell I went through already. Which is probably nice. It's nice not to be affected by bullies anymore. I had the biggest bully on earth that you could ever dream of. Look at that. That's pretty, huh, guys? We're going on almost 20 minutes here. Rewatch it if you want to see a little bit more of the shells and ocean and stuff. the sand. My sister thinks that she would probably, this is my guess, I think my sister thinks that she would hate Sanibel because all she's about is, I just like white sand. I only like white sand. Well, this is also the girl that has an addiction to crunching rocks. So I don't know why she wouldn't like that. But here's your white sand, Talia. See all that? Let's kick some more sand. Here's my shoes. There's Punky. She says, I'm ready for that shower. We're headed in. It was nice talking to you guys. I hope you respond and stuff so I can respond back a little bit. If there's anything you want to do on Sanibel, let me know and I'll head over there. We can check it out together, you know. I have homebodies with me. I like to get out and about. Even my dog is a homebody. So crazy. So I felt guilty and got a place here for Tim's parents, is a long story short, in the hopes that I could use it just every now and then. Because Tim was working at the time. So I didn't really think I'd be here much. Here come some people, so we'll get a look at them. I'll try to do this. Come on, Punky. Hi. Have you guys been affected by the no-see-ums?
Have we been affected by it? Yesterday.
By the no-see-ums?
Not yet today.
The bugs?
Yeah.
Gosh, I have it all from my knee down.
Really?
Yeah. So
Now,
I'm.
on the lanai last night, they were eating.
Oh, they can get through the screens?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I think some of the local places sell like the spray.
Okay.
So you might want to.
I'll check it out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So they're worse in the evening?
They were last night.
Was it after sunset for you?
Yes.
Okay. I heard about a half hour after sunset they might be better. But right at sunset is the worst?
Yeah.
Have you?
I didn't notice exactly when, but it was after sunset.
Yeah, it looks like I have the hives basically on my ankles. Ankles and feet though.
Oh, wow.
But the apple cider, if you do get it, apple cider vinegar really takes away the itch.
Okay.
My husband made up the saying, I itch, therefore I am. Bye. Okay, I think that was a pretty good reaction, or not reaction, I mean encounter. You can tell that she's from the South, you know, with that accent. Anyway, wrapping it up here, guys. I loved talking with you. I loved hanging out. Even if nobody watches this, I think it's pretty fun, you know? Here's the shower thing. I guess we don't need it today. Why is it that I got all the no-see-um bites in the entire world? And these guys sit outside half naked all day and don't get one bite, you know? God, what the hell? So not fair. But I'm happy for them, you know? Hopefully they get eaten alive later. No, kidding. Oh wow, now it would be a nice time for some pickleball. Maybe I can talk my daughter into it. When she was 14, she won a couple tournaments in pickleball and then never picked up a paddle again. I mean, what the heck? You know? Now she acts like it's torture to pick up a pickleball paddle. So that's still under construction here. I'll take you to the pool later, okay? And then maybe we'll take a dip. Come on, Punky. Come on, good girl. Let's go get water and food. She has one helping of chicken left, so if you guys know of any other ingredients that I could add to help her feel better and stuff, then we'll do that. All right, guys. Whoever's watching and hanging out with me, thank you. Thank you for that. It's been fun. And if you want a video sooner than later, just comment and say, hey, go make another video. You know? I wouldn't mind. I would love to. Even if it's one person that wants to. Come on, Punky. Come on. Come on, girl. At my other place, she won't do the stairs. And then here she... Oh, wow. She's doing everything right today. Usually I have to pull her in the elevator. You guys. She's being a perfect angel for you guys today. So, it just figures. Hi, good girl. All right, talk to you guys later. So this has been Relaxing and Talking with Coco. If you have a better name, let me know. Bye, guys. Peace out. I'll give you a little overview real quick. There's the Gulf out there. I think I could get a better view. Oh, can't wait to get Punky some water. Here we go. Here's a good view. Between there and between there. If you want to see the inside of my place, just message. All right. Bye, guys.